过年好，过年好，吼吼吼！大家过年好，吼吼吼吼吼！Hi everybody! 过年好! I welcome you to Jade Palace Yamingong. My name is Eunice, but you can call me Yaya. Welcome to the second video in this year's Chinese New Year series. Today, I'll be talking about terrifying beasts and basic Chinese New Year traditions. So let's get started. As a reminder that while the Lunar New Year is also celebrated by many other Asian cultures, I will be calling it Chinese New Year's for the series because I am speaking from a Chinese or Taiwanese perspective. Also keep in mind that traditions will vary from province to province. Another way to say Happy New Year instead of 新年快乐 is 过年好. The term Nian means year, and to 过年 means to pass the year. But Nian doesn't just mean year, but instead refers to a terrifying man-eating monster. Therefore, to 过年 means that you also survived the beast. This ancient Chinese myth began long, long ago. There lived a vicious monster, Nian, who would attack the villages every year. Nian would eat livestock and even people, especially the children. Afraid for their lives, the villagers would flee to the mountains to escape Nian's appetite. They would return to find their home in ruins. Things changed one New Year's Eve when an old beggar roamed into town. The villagers, busy with preparation and blinded by panic, paid him no attention, except for an old woman. She gave the beggar some food, told him of their plight with Nian, and tried to persuade him to escape with them into the mountain. The old man was calm and refused her offer. He told the old woman that he could drive away the beast if she allowed him to rest in her house for the night. The old woman continued to try to persuade the beggar, but he did not change his mind. Reluctantly, she took his offer and escaped into the mountain alone. At the stroke of midnight, Nian charged into the village. But something was not right. In the years past, all the houses would be in dead darkness. So why was there one house bright and fully lit? Filled with curiosity and hunger, Nian approached the house, but could not enter. Nian was startled by the red paper pasted over the doors and windows, as well as the brightly lit candles. Nian began shaking with fear and irritation. Once again, Nian tried attacking the house, but was startled with the loud cracking of firecrackers, preventing it from approaching. Then, the front door bursts open. Out steps the old man, decked out in all red robes, roaring with laughter. Nian, terribly frightened, fled into the night. The next morning, the villagers returned, but was amazed to see the village intact. They have expected the devastation seen in previous years, but everything was undamaged. The old woman, remembering the old beggar's promise, rushed to her house with the other villagers in tow. They saw the red paper, firecrackers, and candles left at the old woman's house. Realizing that Nian is afraid of the colored red, loud noises, and fire. From then on, we wear the color red, hang red couplets, light fireworks, keep the house well lit, and celebrate joyously with family on New Year's. Like all myths and folktales, the legend of Nian can be easily dismissed as just a story. But if you think about it, yeah, maybe there isn't a man-eating monster. But what if there is something out there? Remember when I said that 过年 means to pass the year or survive Nian's attack? We have a saying that right before Chinese New Year, some people 过不了年, which means that they can't survive until the end of the New Year celebration. As morbid as this sounds, it does seem to happen every year, be it coincidence or truth. If you notice, the numbers of people passing right before Chinese New Year tends to spike. Personally, I think that Nian is a metaphor for aging. Age comes for us all, and by being joyous and celebrating at the beginning of the year, it allows us to forget that we are getting older every year. Instead of dreading the inevitable, we take the time to spend time with our family and appreciate the time that we have left with everyone. Nian isn't the only monster to come during the new year. You also have the beast Sui, which is why traditionally we keep red envelopes underneath our pillow in order to ya Sui, or suppress the monster Sui. This is a topic I will cover in the red envelopes or homeball episode. Activities of Chinese New Year include lighting firecrackers and fireworks, staying up late, keeping the house well lit, hanging red couplets, wearing red clothes, and so on. These were all things that scared away Nian, so we still maintain these traditions to this day. Nian was frightened by loud sounds, which is why we set off firecrackers and fireworks during the new year. This was an activity popularized in the Han Dynasty, but prior to the invention of gunpowder in the Song Dynasty, they would achieve this by burning bamboo. When you throw bamboo into a fire, the heat will cause the air in the bamboo stalk to expand and explode, creating a primitive form of firecrackers. After the invention of gunpowder in the Song Dynasty, they would instead hollow out the bamboo and stuff the gunpowder in before lighting it, creating a firecracker that we see more similar to the ones we have now. Chinese culture love the color red. It is the color of happiness. It is the color of luck. And it is the color of fortune. It is overall a lucky color. And it is also the color that you see throughout and associated with Chinese New Year, because Nian was terrified of the color red. We wear new clothes for the new year. Even better if it's all red. But this was most likely a tradition born more from necessity. It is so easy for us just to go out and buy new clothes. But ancient China didn't have AliExpress or online shopping. Clothes had to be handmade, especially for the farmers and commoners. Yes, officials and those of the royal family did have people to make clothes for them, but this wasn't a luxury for the general public. This was the only time of year that they could even afford to take time to make new clothes. Every other day of the year, they were working. To prevent Nian from entering the household, we will hang red couplets on our windows and frame our doors. Couplets are usually the talismans you see with writing on them, and they will either express positive messages or well wishes. Most couplets have blessings about plentiful harvests, wealth and fortune, health and longevity, and having lots of children and a large family. Some couplets you even hang upside down, especially the ones with the character Fu. You see Fu a lot because it means blessings. Dao means upside down, but it also means to pour. So when you have a upside down Fu, you get Dao Fu. This literally means upside down blessings, but it also translates to having blessings poured out into your house, which is a very good thing. Other traditions include social celebration and performances. One performance you normally see during the new year is lion dances and dragon dances, 舞龙舞狮. Popularized during the Qing Dynasty, lions and dragons are strong beasts that represent prosperity, good luck, and good fortune. These performances are meant to scare away evil spirits and calamity. 舞龙舞狮 can also be seen at office buildings. Businesses and stores love to have dancing lions wander in and perform inside their stores, as they believe that this will bring in an increase in business in the upcoming year. Chinese New Year technically starts on the first day of the first lunar month, but celebrations begin on New Year Eve. The night before New Year's Day, families will come together to eat Nian Ye Fan, or the New Year's Eve dinner. During this dinner, you will have all types of food that symbolize well wishes and good auspicious signs. In modern day, Nian Ye Fan is often celebrated at restaurants, but traditionally they're meant to be eaten at home or in the home of a family member. Celebrations will last long into the night, as staying up late is another tradition. After dinner has finished, adults will usually break out the alcohol and banter will ensue. The children will also be encouraged to play with each other. remember, laughter and keeping the house lit is another way to deter Nian from attacking. These are only some of the basic traditions that we partake in during the new year. There are many, many more and vary from province to province. With traditions, there are also superstitions and taboo that you have to keep in mind as well. But that is for the next video. One tradition of Chinese New Year is to wear new clothes, so get a new shirt for yourself and the whole family by checking out my Teespring store. I have a lot of super cute designs like my Year of Hama design for the new year, but also many more for all year round. Link is in the description below. So what do you guys think? Do you have any myths associated with the new year in your culture? If so, what are they? Leave a comment down below because I will love to hear about them. Also, let me know what topics you would like to see me cover in the future. Stay tuned for more videos as this is only the second video in this year's Chinese New Year series. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like or subscribe to Jade Palace Yamingong. I would very much appreciate it. And until next time, 过年好，再见啦，拜拜。